Mamunya na ajo eba apatika 1 so medin educate Kevin Taylor ebe program bi efa MPP ho na ensem a okafa MPP ho na ane nyan we die me mpese mmia me de ma no bekaka nsem we mebo ne video no to boas na tie na hwe na tie video na hwe video no kosi awieye eho ana obete ensem a Kevin Taylor ekafa MPP ho abra omwankasa party member na omupe no ayi ne bibi saa de kudie na mpese omo ye ne de nya de me betudwa ta wo hwe video no na wotie nsem a ekoso a
MPP no yenim nipa omutakum yenim what they can do. And if one of them comes out to say me am call for some ubekumi, we don't have to take it lightly. They can kill this man omubetumekunu overnight. Papa we omubetumekunu atwachene. Yenim dom de ye jonkuma, yenim dom de ye JB dankwa, yenim dom de ye kaka, yenim dom de ye nkofo bebre Ghana. They can kill and laugh about it. So we need to protect this man. So Mahamudu BAWUMIA, if you are not a rebel leader, if you are a democratically elected leader of the MPP, please extend.
Osanso editu just say ono de say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud BAWUMIA say onim say onye rebel leader omra out na onfa metudwa no wonhye bo papa ne bo say bibie ni ho a ebeto no onka na kuma ento ne yim ne bibie ni ho a beye no omentie no.
It's very, very simple. But BAWUMIA refuses to obey ban way and another TV so I'm a Ghana for you say the rebels no end to me then BAWUMIA might have known or BAWUMIA may know something about this. I'm not saying BAWUMIA knows about it or now BAWUMIA has endorsed it, but as far as he's the leader of the party, it should be in the known. And a BAWUMIA is somebody who is ready to make sure idea way and see in the future. Because for somebody to come out and say the party I am from wants to kill me, it's dangerous. So we want BAWUMIA the leader, and I believe BAWUMIA is not a rebel leader. And I believe BAWUMIA is not going to follow his wife's deeds. And I believe BAWUMIA, upon all the things his wife did to this man, destroying this man's property because of power, BAWUMIA will look ahead. So Ghana for Papa with some can ask Makamano. So China na bibiya na you hold the MPP accountable, especially the leader of the party, Mahamudu BAWUMIA. You have deleted this one.
Kevin Taylor owie MPP for asem pe na oto ahs eche na dwen efa ewura na yesi wakati asofo no se obeti a o se ewura no won wato no boase agbawura ne tape no woni ne team atom boase atie ewura no mu asem na mo tie sofo no so ensama o kan ye efa letter na o read ye no ono de to ono no nko hunfun so bia ewura no ho.
But sasem we asama ehia pa momi adwudwum na obia entiase. Galamsey fight. I have forgiven Mary Ewusi for her unsavory comments. She has made me and the Church of Pentecost more popular. Apostle Eric Nyameche. Now over the I think last week Assembly it was about a year nipa bi say a year Pentecost suffer aberidi the annual a year report of the Church of Pentecost. Now assembly by no a few people and nyabotre na sebio omutie a year the Pentecost leader a year Mr. Apostle Eric Nyameche ne annual statement no de oka woma ema a year the lady also responded a year the Pentecost church leader, no, the way she responded. Now, myself and my team, we took all the time to listen to a year Apostle Eric Nyameche. And you start taking time to listen to a year the lady who responded to the statement of the apostle. Now, my both videos and I want to tell Ghana for say, we are a nation of people with diverse opinions. And the way I have my opinion and I believe in it, you know, I believe say every single person in Ghana, whether they like me or not, they also have their own personal opinions on issues. Even me mama wo mumienu ene me yire, sometimes if you per se decided on something, I know obia one opinion. And I can say these things it goes all the way into our churches, our institutions, whether private or government institutions. So opinions there are very important. We need to understand the say when it comes to opinions, whether it's coming from somebody in suit, somebody in Batakari, somebody, a blind person, or somebody, without due respect, a cripple, or whatever, opinions are very important and we need to respect people's opinions. But we also need to understand the say, as much as I'm here, not me share my opinion on some things, I don't have any right to stop anybody from sharing their opinion on my opinion. And I'm not saying this against the Pentecost leader. I'm trying to let people understand the say, even without due respect to even the Pentecost leader, I am sure say, the annual reports now already, there are some Pentecostals in the church who, if they are given the opportunity, they might share different opinions to what the man read. We need to understand, this is not a time for us to be targeting individuals. I have no problems with the leader of the Pentecost church, and I have no problems with the lady who responded this man. Now, as some way by, and Nipaka Krabi na Wagana, and when they have paid attention to the wedding, to the Sebio Sofu Penyinia or Pentecost, sorry, Penyini Ekaye, and Sebio, the honorable lady, so Eka radio. So now, if you listen to the two of them, so we are going to say you are going to be very I'm trying to find a word. You are going to be very honest in your opinion. You realize, say, a lot of a narration I had told Sebio, this honorable man, and some kind of so any my minister response, you could see say it was more of a political narration than as Seminanga said how to look at both sides, how they reacted to the issue. Now, Mummy could see Pentecost Penini Nasem, without due respect to him, and without due respect to the Pentecost church, and without due respect to Asofun Penifo Morgan, and this is a very tricky, dicey conversation that we need to have. The reason why we need to have it is say we need to get to that point whereby we, as a people, will understand to say, as some dawa, I will say a can't sometimes as some dawa, na say, yeah, the new maybe better it makes it difficult for us to address the issue itself. And anytime I can say, when you take your time to listen to the leader of the Pentecost church, Apostle Eric Nyamiche, where he was coming from, the point he was making, and then you want to take your time to analyze his statement, you should also take your time to listen to this lady and then where she was coming from and the point she was making. Because Sebio, Bible na Anglican for kind, Roman for kind, Pentecost for kind, Assemblies of God for kind, and Methodist kind. Even the Bible, some part of the Bible sometimes are opinions, but we are forced to take our time to analyze the opinions in the Bible to make it fit into the doctrine or the sermon. And I say the teachings na yepese nipa na mudi asori chino iti opinions ubetumaka asama to obitim say World Cup. Enfa nipa 13 asum embe piano na dane ede 1 cup. So we need to be very careful when issues come. We need to sit back, look at the issue very well, and then analyze it from the perspective and nipa nika say free perspective and their points in free. One is a politician and one is a religious leader. Now, where are they all coming from? The religious leader made a statement, the politician reacted to it. You ask yourself, where did they meet? Where is the confrontation? Where is the misunderstanding? Let's go and listen to the Pentecostal leader, Apostle Eric Nyamiche. The statement to make here a response from the lady came up. Moma yankuti Apostle in seminar.
Environmental degradation and galamsey menace. The extensive pollution of water bodies due to illegal mining has hampered traditional water baptism in some mining communities, necessitating a shift to synthetic rubber pools in several districts to carry out the ordinance. Retention of souls. While we give glory to God for the multiple of souls won, a critical challenge and galamsey menace. The extensive pollution of water bodies due to illegal mining has hampered traditional water baptism in some mining communities, necessitating a shift to synthetic rubber pools in several districts to carry out the ordinance. Retention of souls. While we give glory to God for the multiple of souls won, a critical challenge, unfavorable rainfall patterns, and the deterioration of cocoa farms have established the livelihood of members who depend on agriculture and farming. These unpredicted environmental conditions, along with the seasonal migration of fisher folks, continue to impact the steady financial growth and stability of affected local assemblies. Human capital constraints and literacy gap. High rate of illiteracy among some members and officers remain a barrier to the effective implementation of Vision 2028. This challenge is reportedly evident in the Bible study and home cell meetings, where there is insufficient pool of teachers to manage the manual and ensure effective discipleship. Leadership overburdening and commitment challenge. In many local assemblies, a few dedicated individuals are often saddled with multiple roles, leading to operational inefficiency and burnout. This overload makes the full implementation of the corporate mandate and Vision 2028 difficult. Environmental degradation and galamsey menace. The extensive pollution of water bodies due to illegal mining has hampered traditional water baptism in some mining communities, necessitating a shift to synthetic rubber pools in several districts to carry out the ordinance. Retention of souls. While we give glory to God for the multiple of souls won,
asama a years of opinion of that Pentecostal no eka ye nie ebia yemu nipa bebre kranti asama okaye na ye Pentecost for sebio omo annual reporter asori no akekesi ani se eye afe na etwam ni nyina no de omo hu ne se ewo se omo ka ho asem nie ideka se annual reporter afe na etwam no sebio Pentecost for asama ehye omo no a sebio omo hu ne se ewo se omo de tudwa ema oma sorry for no hu a omo so ye Ghana for no ene na sofo panyini eye Mr. Nyameche edi ni nyina ebe ye den ebe to abontene na ne kasa emu no oduru baby no oka bibi fa environmental degradation eye yensase yemfuo yensuo ye kwaye a essay ni nyina eye galamsey ena asay ye kwan. Remember opeke 3 of the most important things are sebio a day MPP aban echo eye oppositioner. 1, untimi nyi 3 without mentioning galamsey. Corruption eye 1. Untimi mention 3 without talking about galamsey. Inti galamsey has become a purely political topic in Ghana. And it does not matter what color you are wearing, which platform you are on, baby are free. The moment you start to mention galamsey, no, it is seen as a political statement. Now, okay, something about galamsey. Wonsem sene galamsey asensio galamsey amasebio eye nyome bia Ghana for e was some ye entumi nye because galamsey no sebio atese ama Ghana eye yensuo nyina say. Osaka bibi fa retention of souls. Oka bibi fa eye den rainfall challenge insuo ento a sebio eba insuo ento nti obetumi so aka say eye destruction of cocoa farms because of galamsey ya be insuo nto ama sebio cocoa de info bebra say and a sebio eba galamsey hu sensem na eno so affect cocoa ekuafo pa nti one. Secondly, cocoa issue so Ghana no and also very controversial because it is very political. Nti as much as he was delivering the yearly report, no, there were some statements in the reporter. They were all very political. And with all due respect, that is a reporter already as the leader of the Pentecost Church. Now, Osaka Bibifa a leadership challenge. And Okabifa how they are struggling to even get better roads, to win souls, to bring people to God. And Okabibifa because of galamsey air kosunti ama sebio esu bokro a omo bono sesi omo ntumi mbosu ewo nsuo mu insutini mu na sesi ano because of galamsey no ama esu omo boni nyina no omo abo omubo esu no wodem tente ene basin robem ena omubo esu tie wenin sama so pegini ne kaye. And these are the words of the Pentecost church. With all due respect to the Pentecost church, let us all put our religious affiliation aside. Let us put it aside. Let us look at the issue critically, because I'm not here to disrespect the Church of Pentecost, because I will not also allow anybody to disrespect the Anglican church, because I'm Anglican. So when it comes to respecting Obia religious affiliation, I need to make that clear. But I'm looking at the issue critically from Nipana Omokaya, and what it really means or it meant. And he's talk about Koko, he talk about galamsey nti, and eye oma sorry no omuntumi mwesu wonsu tinemu. Inti si an omubo esu wo dem. Now, eye sofu penyine eka sanse weni wie no, ena eye maame a sebio oye NDC ni enso kotena eye radio so a sebio yebusa no ho asem. Remember, when the woman went on the radio, she did not go there to go and speak on other things. And I said, well, I'm calling mama me airtime because me person me responded to sofu penini host no hono. And the busa say, this is what the leader of the Pentecostal church sofu penini naka. Now I jini wo hono anything. So the host on the show was seeking the opinion of the lady. Remember, sofu penini no spoke as a religious leader. And Amameno also spoke as a politician. Now, asama be contention pa ye nyina ye kan wasama ama in fact nipa bi Ghana e ka sama we di Pentecost sofo na tem we di Pentecost asori na tem no. I know say majority of Ghana for enshada ntie maame num kasa in response to papa we sebio Pentecost pe no asama okaye no. Now, ye benya butre tie de maame kaye no. And after my member say, I will now share with you the reason why I will be a war on this matter. Because the statement out there and said, "Mamena kotina radio so edi Pentecost pegini natem." Wako sino atem ma sebio amani pa bebrebi omo Ghana ebu ofu. Inti ensema namu fremu ne say, "Ye nuanom MPP fo nyina wo radio so TV so say, I was said John Mahama pamo mamene fi say mamene edi sofo pegini natem." Now, mommy, I could see the exact words that mommy will use your radio so. Yeah, now as some you know, I'm about my opinion, because after my opinion, somebody will also share an opinion on my opinion or about my opinion, and I'm not supposed to be mad because we are sharing opinions here. Mommy, I could see my man.
Kevin Taylor, or no dear, to honor no, and go home so be a way round home. If we say, let her now, softly read the no. And no more reply. And the granadier and the man, a chill will say, next time, so better than so far, on her money the window so far. And this next Obeba as a politician, and they almost very reply as a politician, even though or make Tritino as a politician.
Or a Yaminipa.
Oh, no, yeah, you Pentecost head, and the chairman.
Yes. Get the better no. Then next time.
Okay.
Ma form to that level.
The
catcher.
Okay, so
yes.
From free zones authorities.
From me, Dr. Maria, we say the catcher. Yes.
Said then
next time we won't descend it to that level.
More fire.
So descend it back from
more fire.
But yeah, no politician. We would deal with him as a politician.
Something like I see you.
Yeah, the any diamano. Me the any diamano this time. Say what yeah, Nyamini.
Say Angwa one also.
What you say? And young wasem, and one is so sang come a candle kind. Young person may say, ye dear need diamano. So are ye Pentecost for chairman.
Okay.
Sakasana or Kasayano. A highly political statement.
Who's that?
Yes.
How?
Nanado, Etiasino, Eti Acunyasono. Na oko in Kua mining communities now. Na in so net is pampa. Who to me the one sassa, Negun sem.
And let them
No, Ghana, Hana, no Ghana.
Oh no, Ghana.
Now Ghana ha na oni Ghana.
No Ghana.
Wo hu ya na wo hu.
Wo hu ye.
And now JM buy your measures are put in place. And so no afei etimi rane.
Stability level that
etimi
down.
Flow.
No fire.
Eti won't mean na wan kan chen say wo hu difference. Ebia wo ensuo ne mu. Ensuo na ni ate enflow say na another time na ensuo no enflow. Eti say we ye sofo. Na say asem a da ho a ye no kre. Wo se wo beyi wasofo ntade ato ho. Afa political dress as a political lens akasa. Next time you be treated as a politician. This time you're the best pen. Yes, no. Osha suni ni sofu juma. Se na nado tena so na ensuo ntimi enflow. Na ensuo ntimi rane. Na would to me esha forest no mu ense Ghana no. Se wase wo ehum na ensuo na ni ti no. E no ba be kasa statement. Na nado tena so. You're the better no for this time. Yes, no. Only ni sofu sem. Onjai politics in my politics. Unless it's a person who join politics. Or my if he wants to join politics, he should let us know. Next time, then we deal with him as a politician. But today, you're a man who say, or you're soft.
Dr. Mary.
All right, so this is also a year, Dr. Mary. So we see also a response to video I'm about share mono from a year the Apostle Eric Namicha, or the leader of the Pentecost Church in Ghana. Now this woman free zones na Osheso, or appointee of the government. Now the man we can and say we tear sofono, and I'm not going to mince words. You'll see from the first statement the free man we are no by or say or your onyaminipa. So it means first we didn't kind of that recognition and respect na my papa no. The woman just didn't jump to say ono so one wine papa we or papa ben and he no free. But at least we know, say, before Maamene Kasano, she made sure, say, that respect she would give to this man as the leader of Pentecost Church. No, the mama papa no. And then Odin Kaka say, Aya papa no oye onyaminipa. Enti, I will give that to him. Enti, from the beginning of her statement, Odin Kaka that respect ama mano, papa no. Sebio oye politician. We have seen politicians make derogatory statements. Sebio, they don't even recognize people where they are coming from, title ekuta omo baby omo free. They just go ahead and say things to them. But this woman, first of all, omeki host I said, this is a man of God. Inti na onim sedipa or addressing no or a man of God. Or could anyone see? Or nyaminipa, but asema oye no, and then no ya the better no. Meaning she is still respecting the capacity of the man as the leader of the Pentecost Church. Because from the statement, that means to say, Senanka onye the leader of Pentecost Church, she would have addressed the man in a very bad way. But she first of all recognized his position and said, because of where he's coming from, where he stands, his position into I wasn't kameka sebio offensive no me the better no. She is coming from a political point of view. Now, according to see. On pese eye nyame nipa na wa recognizing no ene nyame nipa na sebio dia wa ye no ono maame no ohun ni se eye no on pese obebu nanimtia anase ono a politician and her likes no would disrespect anything or catch up papa ne say mema ne descend into politics. This woman was reacting to papa no ensem o kaye in the annual report of the Pentecostal Church, and this woman was reacting to that statement. Or say, Mama Papa no and descended. Why did she use descend? She used that word because na or say in Sambina Papa ne Kayano, they were political. Now we are going to check whether in Sambina Papa ne Kayano are political or not political. And then I say, Asamba dawa. I was saying, Yabutre. Na sebio gidi ni atenie ne yampamu we no. It is sometime na ama nipa na asamu ya krampo sebio papa we offend you bia. Some and a sorry report ni partner si atro dia man se onkan and ono so odinkan e ready ye hu said ye wo nyina no eso ni so also kan na okan ye because when you so be kind statement be without even knowing what is in the statement. Into whatever he was reading that day, he had foreknowledge or he knew about whatever was in the script before he read it. Into enye se bi ono be gina na all kind no onima de all kind onim was study ya che report ya dia mano into onim de na all kind. Na maame ni ko ni no say sebio apostle wa recognizing so oye so for opinion no sebio se one desistia na se we enjoy ensem bia okeka na what will happen? Or say they will deal with him as a politician, meaning right now, no, or recognize him Papa Nisa Sofo. So she cannot deal with the man as a politician. So it means say, on to me dirty, on to me disrespecting, on to me and sin, and you maybe also a sin a politician and a beer and okaya. It means the woman has recognized this man. The woman has shown respect from day one. The woman has still insisted that because of his position, I cannot go further. Because I can man nipa bia or ye any nipa odio monima bia. She would have treated the person like Abronye. She would have treated the person like Eden and Abi. She would have treated the person like Afonyomakin. But she held on her words because of where the woman was coming from. The man was coming from. Or couldn't even say. The reason why in Tia, Oka said the man should not descend into politics. And then they say, the man made some statement in his report, I know already say, because of Galamsey in T. Because of Galamsey at say, ama Ghana and so yina said in T. And the Pentecost are sorry no end to me kwa bontene enya day en kobo esu ewo nsutine mu no mo bo esu odem. And I was say sa na papa ne kan no sebio entwa ye. The entire in say so Joe can track a say because of Galamsey nti and then the Pentecost into me boesu in sutini mu na papa no wanka say ye every say and then another dan kwaku fuado a year ago na insu a sebio Galamsey agiafa no na insu ne nia say chen. This woman was coming from the point as a politician say through the intervention of the government. John Mahama eti Naimos, the land minister, any measures from there to in place, no, the man shouldn't have concluded or created that impression, say, what the NDC came to inherit, it is still the same. And I'm very sure, say, Senka Sofu Penini, Eric Nyamiche Eka say, Muni Bibi, Sabio, Yenimse, a minor, and a bino airco, Galamsey. We know the government is fighting Galamsey. We have seen the effort of Naimos. We read about it every day. But we want to tell the government more effort should be put into this. Now, because of the effects of Galamsey, we cannot baptize in water bodies or in streams. Then people will say, the man was recognizing a Juma Abaneye. But so we say, your report now already and it made it blunt and flat to say nothing is being done about the fight against Galamsey. Into Mameno, she was coming from that perspective and that angle that the Pentecostal church led by Apostle Eric Chamichano is supposed to recognize the effort of the government. But the moment they deliberately, I will say they because he didn't write the report, it is the church. The moment they deliberately make it look like said no effort is being put in place to fight illegal mining, then it looks like a deliberate attempt to undermine the government's effort. And not to but when you listen to the woman carefully, you can see clearly the woman was hesitant in her words. She did not even bluntly insult this man. Miami way Ankotina Radio just say the woman was basing her argument that the man could have in their report, they could have at least recognized or credited the government for the effort that it's putting in the fight against Galamsey, because we all know the Biakufu Jayo Eba Galamsey any yensu asaya. So they compare and it is far better than before. So why or how couldn't the Church of Pentecost, a very unique big church like Church of Pentecost, filled with people, researchers, scientists, mathematicians, and recognized individuals, why couldn't they even recognize the effort or measures this government has put in the last year? And only the part the woman was coming from a political perspective. So Obi Tsiraka said, Mami way akodi Pentecost penyini atema. It hurts me because Sofunya Mechanka said the statement from the woman wasn't an insult. It was an opinion she was sharing that the Church of Pentecost failed to recognize the efforts of the government in the fight against Galamsey. I know. Because still, say, Sofu Penyini, Apostle Eric Nyamiche, say, ende Eric Nyamiche ni ho. Na ye Sofu Fufro, say, Sebio, una ye Sofu Fufro. Na Sofu Fufro no be kind reports. Na sa Sofu no be kase. You know what? What we have witnessed now is that before I took office, the offering of Church of Pentecost was not being deposited in the church there because the offering of Church of Pentecost wasn't deposited in our account. Right now, I can tell you that we have no money. Now this man will be angry. You know the reason? Man will be fool because he will want the leader now, to explain, say, when did you guys recognize, say, Sa sika ni no ewo eye Pentecost sorry e Ghana nyina ye mfa nkonkoto accounts 2019 dia na 2020 dia na 2021 dia na, but until the new pastor obeshe we na be chem say, oh right now you recognize say 2017 to 2019 na collection ejiji nyina no enkoy your account mu a, this man who said now you are talking, it means I have been exonerated because I was the leader from 2024 to 2029. That means that is what the woman was trying to let this man justify and understand. Because Papa was saying no free office, no be better than 9. Nani pan beka say your collection here nyina over the years no enquire bank accounts ma Papa we bofu, because then people will say Eric Nyameche, with all due respect, apostle we yesika, but say nipo babesha na nine ka say sebio yesika ni agigi from 2016 to 2023 no na enquire accounts ma, then this man will be exonerated and say I wasn't part of the people who managed the coffers from 2017 to 2023. The people just wanted this man to be very specific on the issues. We all know Galamsey is a menace. The government is doing its part. 9 months is always on the road. They are doing their part. Ghanaians as citizens, we need to do our part. But when we take a big brush and brush over the issue and make it look like nothing has happened, you will get politicians also reacting. So it is not personal. And I don't think this woman went there to insult this man. This woman came from a political perspective, making this man understand, let the Church of Pentecost recognize the effort of the government. And that is why we are here today. And why should anybody sit out there and say this woman should apologize to the Church of Pentecost? Then that person has not been fair to the lady. Now this is Apostle Nyameche in 2022. Let's listen to him.
And another dance for the time. Galam say, I get to say, oh, my so for one be related to say, I'm a come with him. I'm young who say, Galam say, say, you say, oh, mine. And Neya Abba for Abba, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I didn't never go Kremua or Moshe Lance Minister at Tonyama Amagalam say now performono. And then moon and I will be with the letter. I chill mu say, and Namgalam say the community mercy will assume. Nemu Welsu, or more there. It means wait, so for what do we day, edgy politics. He said, what had the next time we be or the flu? Uncle was in the sir. Nemu, the next time I will beg you, as I ban say, ya, or more treat you as a politician. Munti Atamagan, a Munti Atama, Kevin Taylor, a kind.